It's getting the kids home from in-person school, because you can see the snow really begins to pick up in intensity after the noon hour here on your Thursday forecast. It is a first alert weather day from start to finish. We have that freezing rain possibility early on. Then the wintry precipitation switches over to snow. High of 35, heading down to the low 30s when you're coming home from work later on today. Starting 9 o'clock this morning and through tomorrow morning, areas from Lake Winnebago and north under a winter storm warning. Areas farther south under a winter weather advisory. First alert, Viper Max shows some freezing rain over central Wisconsin. Now this looks like all snow across the North Woods, but we are hearing some reports of some freezing rain mixed in with the snow. Watch out for some icy roads northwest of Green Bay. We've got low pressure and a strong front triggering all this wintry precipitation, and behind the front, teeth are chattering back across the western half of Canada. That frigid air is heading towards us as we go towards the weekend. Yeah, big changes are coming. First alert pinpoint predictor shows a little glaze of ice northwest of the Fox Valley this morning. Up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation is a possibility, so be on alert. Snow begins to sweep into the Fox Valley mid-morning. Here's 10 a.m. You can see it arriving into Green Bay, and we see the blue colors here in the snow. That's where we have some of the heavier bands, especially during the afternoon and early evening hours. If you have to drive home from work later today, get out the door a little early. Drive slow, give yourself extra travel time. It's going to be very slippery and messy out there. Now, the snow winds down after our 10 o'clock newscast tonight with our severe weather specialist, Brad Spakowitz. So I think the snow is done Friday morning, but look at this wind overnight heading into Friday. With a west to northwest wind gusting over 30 miles an hour, we're going to have some blowing and drifting, even in rural areas with the wet packing snow can still blow around, especially in open country. So 5 o'clock late today, people are driving home. About 2 to 5 inches across the area. Then we tack on more this evening. So final totals through tonight, 3 to 6 inches across eastern Wisconsin, 6 to 9 to the north and west, just shy of 5 inches for both Green Bay and Appleton if you're keeping score. So your severe weather outlook is in the high category later today, and low, but watching for a possible upgrade this weekend, not because of snow, but because of harsh wind chills. Right now, 30 degrees in Oconto and Oshkosh, and in between it's 28 in Appleton, and we have a brisk to breezy south wind. It's a little bit stronger along the lakeshore, close to 15 miles an hour. Right now in Green Bay, cloudy, 30, wind chill 22, southeast wind at 9 miles an hour. And here's your forecast, an icy mix to snow with slippery travel, 2 to 5 inches towards sunset, a high of 35. And then evening snow, final snow totals 4 to 8 inches, windy with blowing snow, a low of 8. And highs will not even get back to 8 this weekend on your first alert 7-day forecast. And look at those dangerous wind chills plunging to 15 to 30 degrees below zero. So I want to get you right to first alert Viper Max. And you can see the showers and thunderstorms that are pushing into eastern Wisconsin. We're looking at the past hour of radar imagery. And in general, these storms are weakening as they push in our direction. The storm that came through Wapaka County did prompt a severe thunderstorm warning, but that has since expired. It did produce some 1-inch diameter hail, and now we just have some rain and fewer strikes of lightning as those storms head off towards the bay and the lakeshore. So storms end this morning, but I expect more later today. We'll have a high temperature of 75 degrees. Hi, Aisha. Aisha, why don't you come over here real quick? Just come on in. Now, come on in here. So what do you think about the mid-70s?
Well, you know, it sounds great. It sounds warm.
Almost as warm as yesterday. We got to 77 yesterday. Now, here's pinpoint predictor. And now stay here. Let's talk about the weather. So you see we've got clouds, but then look what happens for the midday.
Oh, wow. It clears up a little bit.
A little bit,
wow.
Right. But then that's kind of not how the day ends. See what happens around and after 4 p.m.?
Hey, those showers are moving in.
Some showers, some thunderstorms. They'll pop up again as we go into the late afternoon and early evening hours. And the heaviest rain tonight will be northwest of the Fox Valley.
Okay,
so
good to know.
Hit and miss rain. So coming up at 5:38, I'll back out of frame here. A recap of yesterday's warmth, temperatures right now, and a little bit of rain on the bus stop forecast. So please stay tuned. All right, we have a lot of ground to cover because we're tracking severe thunderstorms across east central Wisconsin. This is First Alert Viper Max, and we have big thunderstorms right now, southern Door County, down into Brown County and all the way down towards the Beylon area. Now, there's lots of flashing yellow boxes. These are multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's go through them all here. We've got Outagamie County and much of Brown County under a severe thunderstorm warning until 9:30 this morning. A brand new warning for southern Brown County, southern Kewaunee County, northern areas of Manitowoc County until 9:45. Then the storms farther southwest. Severe thunderstorm warning for portions of southern Winnebago County and southeastern areas of Waushara County until 9:45. And then this blinking box here, severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Green Lake County and Marquette County until 9:45. So these storms have been producing heavy rain. Let's remove the warning layer here and show you all the lightning. Look at all that vivid lightning that's coming down with these thunderstorms. But I think the most impressive thing with these thunderstorms has been the hail. Now, this cell here that is in around the Wrightstown, Kaukauna area has had a history of producing hail up to the size of tennis balls, and it is moving east into portions of Brown, Kewaunee, and Manitowoc counties. So let's bring back the precipitation, and I'm going to put a couple storm tracks here. So this cell here in the Denmark area moving to the east at about 55 miles an hour, heading over towards Cooperstown around 9:20, Two Creeks around 9:30, and also in the Kewaunee area around 9:35. And let's put a track on this storm near the Beylon area. It's getting closer and closer to Oshkosh. Should be making its way into Omro very soon around 9:23, in around Oshkosh at 9:32, Neenah and Menasha right around 9:40. So I would encourage you, if you're in the path of any of these thunderstorms here that are producing some hail, not only should you stay inside and away from windows, but if you have time, that's if you have time, get your car in the garage, because when you get hail that's the size of golf balls or tennis balls landing on your car, that can cause some serious damage, maybe break or chip windows, put dents into your automobile. Do that only if time allows, but otherwise it's more important that you stay inside and keep away from windows. All right, so here's the forecast. Showers, thunderstorms, first alert weather day with the possibility of severe weather between now and lunch. Afternoon, better. Skies clear out. We get some sun and a breezy west to northwest wind with a high temperature of 76 degrees. Let's go to the big wall. So you can see these lines of showers and thunderstorms that are making their way through the area. They are developing ahead of a cold front. That's our next weather maker, which is producing this active weather. And again, with these thunderstorms coming through, we're going to have the threat of some high winds, big hail, heavy rainfall. And this is not really a great tornado situation, but really considering the hail is as powerful as it is, or as big as it is, it's definitely worth being very careful about. The primary risk of severe weather this afternoon is going to be in lower Michigan, because the storms we have right now won't last that much longer. First alert pinpoint predictor shows our highs getting into the 70s today. The thunderstorm energy building in the Fox Valley and towards the lakeshore over the next couple hours. But then once the cold front sweeps on through, we should have some quieter weather as we go towards this afternoon. So there's predictor tracking those thunderstorms at 11 a.m. They're mainly south and east of Green Bay. Once we get to 1 o'clock this afternoon, they're out of the area, and you can see the sunshine that we're anticipating. We'll have a gusty northwest wind, maybe a couple showers in the Northwoods as we go towards this evening. So here's your first alert 7-day forecast. Morning storms, afternoon sun, a high of 76, and then highs will drop back to the lower 70s Wednesday and Thursday. A pop-up shower is possible tomorrow afternoon, but otherwise I think we'll have drier weather as we get towards the end of this shortened work week.